Hello and welcome to how to set up and use your Mahugde countertop dishwasher. If you're like me, you found the instructions to be vague and poorly translated. So after quite a bit of trial and error, a couple trips to the hardware store, some videos on similar products on YouTube, I finally figured out how to use it. So first thing we're gonna do, you're like, which one's the inlet and which one's the outlet? So, sorry, I'm low battery. So anyway, so this tube here is your drain, and it goes on there like that, and the other end just goes in your sink, easy peasy. And then, oh, where did that piece go? Okay, so, and then this is your inlet, and I don't know what I did with that piece. I don't know. Oh, here it is. Kind of blended into the countertop. So this part here, it goes onto there, but then you have this little ring here. At first I didn't use it, but this helps keep it from, leaking. So we're gonna screw that in. Okay, so after we have this piece screwed in here, the other piece goes into here, and then this piece goes onto your sink. And I was like, oh no, there's no threads, what do I do? And at one point I tried to bring in a hose and that was a mess, but I figured out. Of course, I know every one is different, every sink is different, but this one you just unscrew it. Oops, gonna edit that part out. You just unscrew it and there's the threads there. If you have like a sink with like an aerator in it, well, I'm gonna have to reach in there and get that. If you have a sink with an aerator in it, you're going to have to unscrew that. Now we're probably going to have to buy some kind of adapter. This one is like a double female if they're different sizes. Let's see, this is a double male nipple. So one side screws in there. The other side screws in here. All right, maybe. Okay, so there you go. So it's attached to your faucet. But one thing about this is, even when you push the valve, it opens up this part, but it does not close up this part, so there's no water coming to it. So a very helpful man at the plumbing supply store suggested a cap. So now you screw in the cap, and now your water will go to your dishwasher. Okay, so now we're actually going to use the dishwasher. So you want to plug it in, of course. All right, it's gonna beep at you. Of course, push the power button. All right, then you hit the select button, and then you choose which one you want and hit OK again. And of course, I forgot to put in the dish soap. So I've already have some dishes preloaded for you. And then should have gotten this out first. Want a little squirty squirt of dish soap. If you have like a tablet, go ahead and put that in. But just kind of course, it's a small dishwasher, so you don't need a lot. Just kind of squirt it into the bottom there. All right. So now we're going to turn on our water so that it can fill up. Ooh, and that's why I have a towel here. Ooh. hit go. Guess that's why you need to make sure it's tight. Oh, because I forgot to put okay, you got to make sure it's, oh, okay, know what's going on. There we go. Okay, so now it's filling up. I like to, it's very common, it's not just this brand. According to YouTube videos, there's gonna be some leakage. That's why I put a towel under it and I back it up to my sink like that. So it's gonna fill up. Maybe back off some of the, okay, so it doesn't go everywhere. It doesn't need to be on full blast. So it'll start to fill up. It's filling, it's filling. And once it starts going, you can turn off your water. But don't go too far because you're gonna need to turn it back on. So you're going to need to turn it back on once the rinse cycle starts. If you don't turn the water on and it doesn't have any water going through it, it'll just like start blinking and beeping and you can't do anything. You can't even turn it off. You just have to unplug it. And then the dishwasher, the dishes that are inside, you have to take them out and just rinse them in your sink. So make sure you're around when it's time for rinsing. All right. Okay, so it is draining, which this starts happening about 11-12 minutes after you start it. So after it drains, I'm gonna wait for it to drain. And then this is the point. It's not gonna start rinsing yet, but I like to go ahead and turn on the water so I don't get caught unaware. Oh, when it does, it'll drain, it'll kind of make noise. You don't want to just, for a little bit, and then you don't want to just turn it on a trickle because that won't get enough water to the system. So, oh, nope. Gonna make noise again. It'll like make noise and stop and make noise and stop a couple times before it starts filling. But again, I like to go ahead and turn on the water when it starts draining. I know, fascinating stuff right now. I know, it's exciting watching water drip. I'll turn it down a little more. Let it get a little more water. Okay, so now it starts running the rinse cycle. You can turn it off. And then, I didn't look at how long the rinse cycle is, but after it rinses, it's going to drain again, and then it's going to switch to a dry and disinfecting cycle, and that runs for about 45 minutes. I was watching the tape earlier, and you couldn't see me when I installed these, but it's pretty simple. That just pops onto there like that. Other side goes in the sink there, and then that side just screws on there like that. So thank you for watching how to install and use your Mahugde dishwasher.